Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be doing your reading for the week. All right. This is going to be a general message. We're going to start off with the universal messages, also known as birthday messages. And we're going to see what energy is coming in for you. This is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. Always check out your rising sign as well too, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Let's use these cards, okay? Ooh. What else do we have? Okay. So the first thing I want to mention to you is there's a full moon happening in the sign of Virgo. This is happening today. However, the full moon in Virgo energies, anytime there's a full moon, it's usually 2 days before, 2 days after. I feel personally here, some of you are getting over something that may have broken your heart, may have made you feel kind of something happened to you, or something is currently happening to you that is trying to challenge you, okay, when it comes to your heart. There's a couple of ways you could look at this, Gemini. You could look at this as, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Or you can look at this as, okay, this is happening. I get it. I'm going to move on past this energy. And when I'm saying move on past this energy, I don't mean like sweeping things under the rug and, you know, the number 9 is about expansion. Some of you are choosing to maybe walk away from something that maybe hurt you in the past, something that wasn't for your highest good. A cycle is definitely closing out here, and I feel like there's very positive things that are coming for you. There's things that are going to be illuminated for you with the Sun card here. Okay. There's good positive things coming in for you. However, I also feel like there could be some sort of jealousy or some sort of envy around you, okay? This could come from people that you are dealing with in your circle, in your community, all right? But overall, the energy that I'm feeling here, Gemini, is the fact that a lot of you are getting over something. Something has challenged you in your life that you're being asked to walk away from something. You're being asked to, and I'm not saying walk away from like a specific thing. I'm saying the thoughts that you have, the feelings that you have about a certain situation. I feel like you are possibly going to be walking away from something that does not serve you anymore, okay? And again, the 2 and the 7 equals 9. 7, 8, 9. So the 9 equals to this broken heart. So a lot of you are walking away from this feeling in order to walk towards something that's better for you. Okay. You could have close friends or people in a community that's helping you get over this, okay? I feel like a lot of you are going to be spending time, if you're a divine feminine, you could be spending a lot of time with your other divine feminine friends. And there could be some sort of light that's being shined on your personal situation, okay? I also feel like you have this aura about you right now where you're really happy and things look great for you. Maybe not inside, internally, but on the outside, things look great for you. And a lot of people are really wishing they could be you with this envy card here, okay? So I feel like there's a big cycle happening that's changing for you, and this cycle is changing the way you are going to be moving forward, okay? So any baggage, any past regrets, any past hurt or pain that you've experienced with this broken heart, you're being asked to completely walk away from that energy so that you can have new energy come towards you, all right? So this is what I'm seeing for you for your general messages. Very, very important for you, Gemini, okay? So let's get started with your reading, and we're going to see what is coming in for you this week. Now, this full moon in Virgo is going to be very tough, very challenging for a lot of Geminis because it's squaring your ascendant, rising, or your moon sign, okay? So this is about accepting the things that are happening in your life and not taking them personally, okay? This is about things that are changing for you, okay? And this change, this challenge that's happening for you, Gemini, it's one that you are being asked to accept in a positive way. How can you transmute this energy is what I'm getting here. I'm hearing, how can you transmute this energy into the energy that you personally want for yourself, okay? All right. Okay, Gemini. You have a wonderful reading, by the way. I haven't even gotten into the reading yet, but I'm looking at it and it looks amazing. It looks like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. You know, I feel like Taurus had a very similar reading to you. Not in all aspects, just in one particular aspect. I feel like this this full moon in Virgo is really challenging a lot of people to realize that something has to be let go of, okay? And I think a lot of people have been struggling with this energy of letting something go, particularly either a past relationship or a past concept of something. I feel here, Gemini, you are indecisive about something. You have the Two of Pentacles at the center of your reading. There's something that you are juggling. You're trying to figure out, should I close this cycle or what should I do, okay? What is going to make you feel happy? What is going to make you feel good? Nine of Cups. I feel like many of you felt in the past that as much as you tried to work on something, as much as you tried to make something work in your life, there could have been some sort of delays or some sort of, you know, lack of feeling like things were moving in the direction that you wanted them to move into. And I feel like many people are going through this. It's not only you, Gemini. I feel like even Taurus. This is about having some sort of challenge of letting something go. King of Swords here, Page of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. They're all in reverse. So this is energy that you're still feeling the pain of something that maybe didn't work out with you and someone in the past, especially if this person was immature or in and out of your life. I feel like you're still being affected by that because at the top of your reading, you have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and then the Star card all in reverse. And the only card that's up right here is the Nine of Swords. So this is still about a situation that you're still trying to get over. You know, sleepless nights, uncomfortable bed for some of you. I'm also strongly picking up here that you're being blamed for something that happened. Maybe the person that you were with blamed you or you blamed yourself. I don't feel like this is anybody's fault. I feel like whatever took place was meant to divinely take place for you. And a lot of you could be going through a transition period because of this energy here, okay? Especially with the Star card being here in reverse. It's almost like, okay, yes, things happened a certain way. Yes, it affected you a certain way, but you can't really cry over spilt milk. Whatever happened here happened for a reason. And now it's your job to kind of just say, okay, this happened, I'm ready to move on. This is about the walking away card that we saw, okay? Walking through the gate and getting past this energy. And I feel like this is what you're doing. But at the same time, what you have to be really careful of here is the World card, and the Judgment card is in reverse. So this can play out in two ways. The first way I'm picking up is that some of you didn't learn from the situation. Maybe a situation happened in your life where you didn't really learn from it. You kind of got upset about it or emotional about it, or, you know, you were just in your mind about this situation. But nonetheless, it's almost like the cycle here is ending with the World card, but it hasn't ended because I feel like you've chosen not to end this, okay? I feel like you're still keeping the door open for somebody, okay? Just in case maybe they change, or, you know, it's almost like hoping for things to work out in a situation that's kind of hopeless, okay? I feel like there's a situation that many of you are dealing with currently. It's a little bit hopeless with the Star card here in reverse. And I think a lot of you are feeling like, okay, well, I could have done this or I could have done that. No, this happened the way it happened for a reason. And I feel like some of you are letting go of it. You've let go of it, but you're still holding on with this Nine of Swords. I'm also picking up too, this is a very specific message for somebody. I feel like some of you want to reconcile with someone from the past, or your person from the past wants to reconcile with you, and I feel like some of you are manifesting this. Some of you could have did like spell work, or you could have manifested this, and I feel like there's going to be a reunion with you and this person. But I feel like when this reunion happens, if it does happen with this Three of Cups here, I don't really see it being an actual relationship. I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business with you and somebody in the form of forgiveness, okay, in the form of, you know, saying what needed to be said, because you have the Moon card here. So there's a bit of like secrecy, or there's a bit of like emotions being held back. And I feel like because somebody isn't speaking up, or someone hasn't said something about this particular situation, it's been hard for many of you to move on from this person, okay? I feel like this person is still in your mind, still in your mental walls, in your mental, okay? And this could be somebody that when you wake up, you think about them, or when you go to sleep, you think about this person. So this is about juggling in between two things and realizing that, yes, you have to move on, because moving on is going to be a part of, not only is it a part of closing the cycle with the full moon in Virgo this week, but it's also about your self-respect, okay? And it's also about what makes you feel happy and good, because the Nine of Cups, which is showing up a lot in many people's readings, I think everybody got this, the Nine of Cups in their reading thus far. I'm really picking up this energy, Gemini, that you want to feel happy, you want to feel fulfilled, you want to feel good, but you don't want it to be at the expense of others. You don't want to be doing things that fulfill yourself and then you forget about other people. And I don't feel like that's the energy here. I feel like some of you feel that way, but it's not really the energy, because the energy at the end of the day is saying, okay, if you want a particular thing in your life, it's going to take time. It's going to take you healing from a situation, and it's going to take you figuring out what you want in general. Because again, this is about two ideas that you're playing with here with this Two of Pentacles. This is about two ideas that you're kind of juggling back and forth in your mind. Some of you are juggling two people at the same time. You're trying to figure out, should I be with this person? Should I be with that person? Some of you are juggling, you know, starting a new business and working for someone else. So there's a transition that's happening here for you. And some of you could feel that in this transition that you're going through, it's so challenging for you. You're thinking, oh my God, this is so challenging. Am I ever going to get over this transition? And again, what you're reading is, what's being asked of you in this reading is, you're being asked to face this challenge that you're experiencing with this Two of Pentacles. You are being asked to face some sort of challenge, some sort of indecisiveness for your own happiness. And for many of you, you could feel like, oh my God, this is so hard. This feels so hard. I can't do this. This feels, no, it's going to be a good transition for you, because I don't think you could see beyond what has happened in the past. What has happened in the past has been very murky. It's been very hard. It's been very challenging. Some of you were dealing with somebody, could be an Aquarius that you were dealing with, could be a Scorpio that you were dealing with. There's a lot of murkiness here, okay? A lot of indecisiveness, a lot of not knowing where you're going to go, a lot of pain. And I feel like now you're getting out of that energy, and you're going to be manifesting some sort of new beginning here with the Magician card and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this could be a new job, a new offer. It's going to be an offer of fulfillment for you, okay? And it's going to be completely different from the past. However, in order to get this, you're going to have to close out a cycle that hasn't completely closed out for you yet. I feel like you've created this, you've manifested this yourself. Some of you are doing spell work, or you're doing some sort of like healing or some sort of esoteric work, spirituality. You're manifesting something, a new beginning. And this new beginning that happens for you is going to be one that leaves a legacy, maybe even to your children if you have children. This is about strong financial support here for you, okay? And this is going to happen once everything change, you know, with the Mercury, we're coming out of the Mercury retrograde, all of this. You're going to be laying some sort of foundation in this week. In March, you're laying a foundation. And I feel like this is for a very small percentage of you who's watching this. There's somebody that maybe you split from. You had a bad relationship with them. You maybe separated from them or divorced or whatever the case may be. And I feel like now, once you start working and getting back into your groove and you're kind of healing, after you heal and everything, and you're finally ready to step into this new abundance, which is definitely coming in for you, Gemini, that's when someone's going to resurface, okay? And some of you may say, well, I've never had a relationship before. I've never been married. Well, that's fine too. You could also just be connecting with friends with this Three of Cups here. But the Three of Cups really stands out to me because I feel like there's somebody coming back to you, wanting to connect with you again after all these positive things that are happening in your life. I feel like you're going through a transition, and the transition may have felt, for the longest time, you could have felt like you were alone and you were by yourself in this. You could have felt like, oh, nobody has my back. I'm kind of, you know, it's me against the world. And then when you finally get your foot back on the ground and things start working out for you back into the direction that you want, that's when things start to come back towards you. And you're like, wow, okay, why is this person coming back? Or why are things surfacing again? Why is this surfacing again in my life? Why are these things resurfacing? Something is resurfacing in your life, possibly now or maybe when you watch this video. But I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business here. And I don't mean, you know, revenge or being vindictive or having a vendetta against somebody. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying more of, there was some sort of like information that was withheld from you with the Moon card here. And I feel like with this full moon happening in Virgo, this could be information that you hear, or there's some sort of There's something here that's going to be revealed to you that's going to bring justice, because I feel like many of you were in a situation where maybe, again, you thought it was your fault that something happened, but it really wasn't. It was kind of out of your control. 9 of Swords, out of your control. 10 of Swords, out of your control. World card, things haven't completed. You're coming back together with someone or something from your past that is going to bring some sort of closure and justice to a situation so that you can eventually walk away from this. I feel like you haven't completely walked away from something because there was some sort of information that you didn't get or you didn't hear from. And this has stopped you maybe from having this new beginning in love and stability that you're looking for. Let's clarify the Moon card and see what this information, this hidden information that you need to know about. I feel like this could happen a couple of days after the full moon. So the full moon's happening today, March 9th. So give it about 5 days from now and you could maybe hear some news, or there could be something. It doesn't have to happen in 5 days. It can happen 6 months from now. But I feel like there's something that's still energetically holding on to you, Gemini, and this has maybe stopped you from having some sort of new beginning that you're looking for. Okay, why is the Moon card here? Yeah, so you've waited for some sort of news. You've been waiting for some sort of news or cooperation from somebody from your past. And I feel like maybe you tried to offer this to someone, or they tried to offer it to you, and the timing wasn't right. So the timing wasn't right for this information to be revealed to you. The Moon card, the timing wasn't right for this. But I feel like the timing is going to be happening. Some of you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces in particular I'm seeing here. But there's some sort of cooperation that's coming from somebody that is going to reveal whatever information or news it is. There's some sort of secret that's been withheld from you. A lot of you don't see this coming, or you don't see this happening, but it's part of the journey. It's part of the balance, because there needs to be some sort of balance. We're going to clarify the Justice card. There needs to be some sort of balance in a situation in order for this new love to come in. I feel like you are looking for new love, or you're looking for a new emotional start in your life. Maybe a new beginning with the person that you're already with. Take it as your situation resonates. But there's some sort of thing that you're holding on to energetically that you haven't completely been able to let go of. And because you haven't been able to let go of this particular energy, it's stopped you from starting to have some sort of new beginning. Okay. Some of you are dating somebody right now and you want to solidify the relationship. Like you want there to be a commitment, but again, you're being stopped because of something that's energetically holding you back. You know, it's like, this is what I'm picking up. It's like something happens to you, you have trauma, you know, you have trauma. It's like, you know, if you're in a car and you're in a car accident and you get hit by another car and you're in a trauma, and then, 10 years later, you're still holding on to that. So I feel like there's some sort of trauma that happened to you, Gemini, and you're still holding on to it. But I feel like something is going to happen to you where you get some sort of justice, or you get some sort of clarity in a situation so that you can move past this. Because I feel like this situation, whatever the situation is in your life, whatever's happened to you, it really, really created a scar. Okay, why is the Justice card here? Yeah, so, I mean, there's the Death card. So, Scorpio energy. So, this is about getting some sort of justice from a situation because you haven't been able to let something go. Whatever this situation is in your life that you haven't been able to let go, that's going to be changing for you. And it could happen in the form of somebody coming forward to you and maybe making an apology, or somebody saying, you know what, I did blame everything on you, but I'm taking responsibility. I hear that as well too. I'm also seeing somebody coming to the forefront and actually expressing something to you. that you weren't expecting, okay, with this reunion card and the moon card, okay? And this is meant to happen for you because this is the only way you and that person can move forward, okay? It could be somebody that you used to date in the past. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. Who, you know, however it works for you, the general message is that you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. I don't think you're holding on to it physically. I think you're holding on to it in your mind. And it could create some sort of anxiety for you. And this is where the indecisiveness plays out because, again, a lot of you don't want to be blamed for something. You don't want to be someone to say, well, this is all your fault. This happened because of you. You know, I'm hearing a lot of people blaming you, or you're blaming someone. Someone's being blamed here, but it's nobody's fault because this was meant to happen. There was something that needed to happen in order for you to have this Nine of Cups, which is the fulfillment that's going to be happening for you. So I feel like you're working towards this. You're working towards stability. And also the most important thing out of this whole entire reading is that once you let go of this energetically in your mind, that is when this Ace of Cups is coming in for you. And you're also going to be able to completely walk away from something that is not serving you anymore. So when I say walk away from something, I don't mean walk away from something in terms of physically. I feel like emotionally in your mind. This goes back to your emotions in your mind. Okay? So there is an ending happening here for you, and there's some sort of new love coming in for you. Okay, new love offer coming in for you. However, this is going to require you to be decisive about what you want, because this is about being indecisive. Okay. Let's get some more information on this new Ace of Cups. If you're single, Gemini, and you're looking for new love, I feel like this new love is coming in for you. With someone new and someone stable, could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah, so could be a Pisces. I'm seeing Pisces and Cancer very strong here. But at the same time, what's blocking you from this new love, again, is you being stuck to the past. You're heartbroken over something that happened to you in the past, and it's difficult for you to let this situation go. This is something that you have to look out for, okay, Gemini? Don't let the past hold you back here. Because there's beautiful things coming in for you, okay? Let's get an outcome card and advice for you. Outcome and advice. Okay, so the outcome here is, and then you have the Sun card at the bottom, which is beautiful. Again, this is all going to be changing for you. There's going to be some serious illumination happening for you. I feel very soon. If you felt like you've been in the dark for a while, I don't feel like that's going to happen for much longer. However, there is something that you will have to let go of, okay? This is about letting go of something that is energetically still attached to you, okay? So the Queen of Cups here in reverse is the outcome, and the advice is the Ace of Wands. So the outcome is you're going to be holding back your emotions still. I feel like if you're dealing with someone new or you're in a new relationship, you're still kind of guarding yourself emotionally, or somebody that you're dealing with, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is holding back from you. This is because you don't want to get hurt, or you don't want to give your emotions or your energy to someone and for it not to be reciprocated. But I also feel at the same time, once you let go of this energetically, like this is a huge energetic reading that I'm seeing. I feel like you're not with this person anymore, and if you are, you're kind of changing the way you attach yourself to this person. You're changing the way your concepts are. You're changing the way your mind is. This is all about your mind, okay? And once you release that energy, Gemini, especially if you're dealing with Scorpio, I just heard Scorpio. Once you release that, that's when the new passion's going to come in. And I don't only mean sexually, I mean the passion that you have for your projects, your ideas, feeling alive again. A lot of you want to feel alive again, and this is something that you're definitely going to be working on. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here for this week. Let's pull a moon card for you. Let's pull a moon card for you for this moon energy and see what is coming in for you with this moon energy. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Isis. So look at the word Isis and see the backstory behind this. This is something that is connected to you. This is Leo energy. This is also connected to the sun. So whatever is happening for you right now during this full moon in Virgo is going to shed some sort of light. It's going to be light that maybe you don't like because you know, this could be a challenging, but I feel like, you know, in order to get rid of the cobwebs, in order to get rid of the things that aren't working for you, this is about you seeing things for what they are, okay? Again, this is about, like I said, some sort of news. Some sort of news is coming in for you that is going to clear some sort of past energy, that there was some sort of secret or something that was hidden from you, and that once that comes to light, there's going to be justice and balance. Okay, so Isis card to me is talking about something coming to light, something that maybe you don't want to be known or you don't want to come to light, but it has to come to light in order for you to start this new cycle. All right, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, join the family, and as always, I'm sending you love, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.